Hey guys, welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars review of the Smart Play All-in-One. So you have one smart brick, one smart tag, and a smart Darth Vader with Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. Very cool. It reacts to how you play and move. And you do get a Rebel Fleet Trooper with a little platform area, which looks like it has a weapon and a device to control the weapon and some kind of communication disc. Very cool. It has 473 pieces, and this is one of the couple of sets that does include the smart brick and the charging device, as you can see on the back, on the bottom there. There has been a lot of mixed feelings about these sets. I'm in the middle with how they are cool, but also interesting. I know it's morely aimed for the kids, and us adult collectors are going to collect these and obviously complain about it. It's a cool idea, just they sound like the Star Wars LEGO 2005 characters, not even that, where they just talk mumbo jumbo. But I don't know if they were doing that for nostalgia or something. I heard that this device can only hold so much information, but hopefully it's a stepping stone, and hopefully they can actually do character voices from the shows in the movies. And there's another issue with how the vehicles are designed. They kind of like squished together, and they have to allow to have like a space taken out to allow for the smart brick to be put in, and a lever thing to manipulate the ship to make it sound like it's firing at an X-wing or something and moving around in the sky or space. But yeah, so that, you know, it's cool, but it's, you know, I've got mixed feelings on it, so I'm in the middle. But still pretty cool. So let's get to the all the accessories, I guess. So here we have the charger for the smart brick. Since my smart brick is flat, you do put it on, and it's charging right now, which is very cool. I'll probably leave it on there for a few minutes just to charge up a bit, so I can make the sounds with the figures and the TIE Fighter, etc, etc. But yeah, you can connect it to your laptop to help charge your smart brick, or to any anything that can help charge this, I guess. So here is Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, looking awesome. I will say, having it in this box, it does make it look beefier. So maybe it is a good price for what you pay. It's hard to say. I did pay a premium for all these sets, my partner and I. I do have all the other ones to review as well over time. But yeah, like I said, there's a lot of mixed feelings about this, and I get what everyone's saying, because it's not really accurate or anything like that, especially with the big hole in the back there, which is a bit of a pain. And then with Darth, his cape is cut short due to it being an issue for when they sit down, but that's never been a problem until now. So yeah, you know, still looks cool for what it is. You can move these however you like, but that's in its normal form. You can open this, which is cool. And yeah, so either you get the good with the bad and vice versa, but that's what it kind of looks like on the inside. Not too much going on. You got the sound for the TIE Fighter, and when you have the smart brick, it has like a rubber band in there to manipulate it to make sounds. So you have like these red things on the sides, which you can see, kind of manipulate this. It kind of reacts to colours, which is interesting. And yeah, so while this stuff charges up, we'll take a look at all these other things. So we have it in, flashing away. It was making sounds just then like it was flying, which we shall do a preview of. So it's just flashing away, waiting for commands, I guess. So you can flick this. It does not sound like the firing blasters off a TIE Fighter, so you know, I guess we get given what we get. Yeah, so that's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, there's a lot of complaints with this stuff, so yeah, but still cool, you know, I get the idea of it. Excuse the mess, I got a lot of stuff to go through, and now it is in flight mode. And that's the sound it makes for when it spins around. And I believe you can try crash it as well. Or turn it off just like that. Very interesting. I'm pretty sure there's like a crash sound, but I could be wrong. Very cool, so you can do the flight sound and the shooting at the same time. It's a bit skew-whiffed. Very interesting. And you can put Vader inside. So it just knows Darth is in there. So we'll see if it makes sounds. Does not sound like Darth. Very cool. That's what he looks like inside. Very nice. So that is Darth Vader talking. Very interesting. So I guess you'll understand why people are, collectors like me and others, are making complaints about the sounds and how the set is kind of squished together, etc, etc. But it is for the kids, I believe, not us collectors, even though we're still going to get them. But yeah, so just something for you guys to see. It'll be like this with all the other sets. Like the Falcon, they'll be like shriveled up a bit, same as the X-Wing. And a few other cool sets actually, but we'll get to those eventually. So yeah, let's take a look at this other cool stuff. So here is another function thing that you can do. So you can have Darth Vader holding a green hammer. So it's this thing with colours. And it should pick up, that would, there we go. That would try to fix the ship. And then you see this starts going green. Very interesting. And you'll probably never see Darth holding a green hammer. Thor's hammer. You'd see him using cooler tools. And here is another station set to fuel up your ship. And since this is blue, very cool. So you obviously have to put it in spots where it will pick up the colour and it will do what it's told to do, which is very cool in that department. Here is the fuel station. Very simple, but gets the idea across. Very cool. So you can have a bit of functionality with it, fix up the ship or give it some fuel. Very cool. And here we have a little Yavin base of operations. We have a turret that the Rebel Trooper is using and some kind of communications device, which is very cool. Loving the little grass areas that they put in there, just to give it some more detail. I'm sure they could have done a lot more with the little station that we have here and the fuel station, but I guess this is what we get given. Either way, it still gets the idea across. You know, I love the bricks they use, but yeah, you know, again, it's for the kids. We can't forget that, but we're going to, aren't we? You know, we get the cool re-release of Rebel Trooper. I don't think there's anything new with it. The only thing different is with the Darth Vader, it is a smart fig, so you can't pull apart his head or his legs, I don't believe. Maybe you can take the legs off, I can't remember. Yeah, and then he just gets given the smaller cape. You can take the helmet off and everything, give him his lightsaber, but it just has some mechanics inside, so you don't want to disturb any of that stuff. And he has a very interesting thing on the back, which we will have a look at very shortly. And on the side he has a thingy-mabob too. Here is the Rebel Trooper. He is a dumb fig, which we call them. I didn't call him that, the other cool guys did. So I believe it's just a re-release from the tentative for think that's what's called. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's called. 1024 set with the exclusive Arc Trooper 5's figure, which is awesome. Yeah, so he does have two faces, which I shall show you. He has his chilling face, and he comes with his standard blaster. Very cool. So it will just add to the collection of Rebel Troopers. Very nice. And here is Darth Vader, looking awesome. Lovely detail. I think all the detail carries over from the previous Darth Vader, obviously except for the cape and the mechanics inside, which is the only different thing, so that's fine. So we can see here that he does have "Do not throw into the trash" logo. Otherwise, our dumpster, our trucks that carry rubbish, obviously, will not like this, and it will react and cause some explosions, who knows. And yeah, and the short cape, so gotta love it. You cannot take it apart, and I don't think you can take it. Yeah, I think you can. So just, you can't take the legs off from the body. But here is him without his helmet on. Very cool. So I'm glad they kept all that stuff the same. Very nice. No other face variation on the back except for his head. So you'll see some of that damage there. Very cool. And I think there was another bit on this side. Yeah, more numbers and things. So it kind of ruins the figure a bit, unfortunately. This will go for all the smart figures, which is a shame. But otherwise, kind of cool. But yeah. So, you know, it takes a little while to make noises, unfortunately. Maybe it's a good thing, I don't know. Mixed feelings. Yeah. Yeah, it died. It does do a sound effect of him going, oh! So I'll do that in like another video. So, yeah, very interesting, guys. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, and may the Force be with you.